Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chainsaw Man Chapter Review. Today we are going over Chapter 175, titled Both Hands. And I will not lie to you, the first time I saw that chapter name, I got very worried, to say the least, that Fujimoto was taking us down another similar path to a recent chapter that shall not be named. But to get overall to the point, I won't talk too long about this chapter because the mouth devil was consumed, mouths are gone, which means there's absolutely no dialogue in this chapter whatsoever. It's pretty much just all-out war between the world and Chainsaw Man. So sometimes I'm all for that, but I'm definitely excited to see what's going to happen in the incoming chapters after this, because one, the cliffhanger we get left off on is very interesting, which I'll get into in just a moment. But what I want to focus on in the very beginning of this video is, with the mouth devil being consumed, Chainsaw Man can no longer eat more devils, but he also can't spit any devils up unless, let's say, for example, they rip open his stomach or something like that. That might be the only way that they can actually pull devils back out with no mouth. They can't just get him to spit them out like they did before. I'm really not sure what happened to Yoshida. I know the octopus devil was consumed, so it's possible that Yoshida was KIA in action. It's unclear unless maybe someone can point out a panel where his decapitated head is lying around somewhere. Again, the octopus devil was consumed, so we can assume a lot from that, right? As we start the chapter, the one thing you'll notice is Chainsaw Man isn't just going out and slaughtering every innocent civilian that's out on the town. It's very similar to Pochita from Part 1. Even though he was an absolute menace to society, he's not necessarily a bad-natured person. Remember, Part 1, Pochita just wanted to get a burger, and we got one of the craziest scenes we'll ever get in life. Now, Chainsaw Man has people coming at him. He has people from the Chainsaw Man Church. Of course, we have been conditioned, at least the world has, to fear Chainsaw Man, especially with this big Chainsaw Man uprising going on. So they start to attack him, and if you attack Chainsaw Man, especially the Black Chainsaw Man, you're gonna get cooked pretty dang quickly. Like, actually pretty quickly. Now, of course, even though you have some of the strongest people in the verse, not Katana Man, but you have a Primal Fear devil, the Aging Devil, and you also have Yoru, the War Devil, one of the four horsemen, granted little, weakened, very weakened state, especially with -1 arm, and, spoilers, might be down another one later, but the point is, Katana Man kneels down to do his big move. The public safety sacrifices some more agents in order to have the Aging Devil do a fist combo, and Asa Yoru is now jumping down to get a aerial attack. In one split second, who could have guessed, they all got sliced and diced into tiny pieces. Katana Man gets his arms taken off, his head taken off. I mean, good riddance, too. Aging Devil gets their hands cut off at the wrist. And as I mentioned before, Yoru, who was already, debilitating poor Asa Mitaka with the one arm gone, now just lost Asa's second arm with apparently no intentions or, ability to regenerate them. Come on, Yoru. I need you. War Devil, I need you to step it up here. I really need you to. Again, I'm not sure what's going to happen going forward. The cliffhanger we get left off on could go multiple, various different ways. I know a lot of you guys in the comments sometimes are just keyed in on 5 chapters ahead of me. I have no idea how sometimes you guys are just able to get into Fujimoto's head like that. But sincerely, with Chainsaw Man staring Yoru down in this instance, Yoru, of course, no arms, probably heavily injured, kneels. You could say this is a kneel in submission. She's bending the knee. You could say this is a kneeling in exhaustion and she's still ready to fight. It's just she has no limbs to use right now. Whatever you want to say, as Chainsaw Man approaches her, the chapter ends off on Yoru looking up and it just zooming in on their eyes. I'm not sure what could be surprising Yoru in this moment. Maybe it's someone attacking Chainsaw Man from behind and stabbing them in the stomach, like I mentioned before, to get them to get all of those devils out. Or maybe it's Chainsaw Man eating Yoru completely, or something different entirely, like a peaceful gesture. We really do not know at all. I'm very interested to see what Fujimoto does. The ear thing came and went very quickly, so I'm not really expecting this whole no mouth thing to last very long, especially considering that no dialogue Chainsaw Man chapters for 5-10 chapters would be oof. But also at the same time, that might be what exactly Fujimoto is looking to do. He's so wonky at this point, you can never really tell. But yeah, I'm never gonna spend more time than I need to yapping. I just don't believe in it. This chapter was, I mean, most Chainsaw Man chapters are short, but the fact that there's just no dialogue at all means there's not really much to analyze. We can only just eye goggle at the cool action and hope that whatever happens next chapter, Fujimoto keeps up the energy that he's created. But guys, if you're enjoying Chainsaw Man Part 2 like I am, make sure you hit that like button because I'll be here every week covering the chapters as they come out. You can also expect to see some Chainsaw Man content as well as there already being Chainsaw Man content on my main channel. Go check it out on the end screen over here. And I probably pointed in the complete opposite direction, but you'll see it. Have a good rest of the day, night, evening, guys. I'm sending you that spirit bomb energy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Like and subscribe. Peace.